What's up, everyone? Just going to do a quick video here today. Just wanted to give an update. I'm going to drop this car off at the dealership tomorrow. I've had this about 3 or 4 weeks now. I've put less than 200 miles on it. I've been traveling a lot, just haven't had the chance to put the miles on it. So as most of you know, that means I haven't been able to kind of unlock the full potential of the car yet. I have to wait for 500 miles before the RPM limit, the red line, increases. And I think there's also some like torque management stuff going on in the lower couple of gears that also comes off after 500 miles. That said, really enjoying driving it. I'll give a full kind of comparison between this and the Stingray I had at a later date once I'm over the 500 mark, but wanted to just give a quick update on this for now. So one of the things I'm doing tomorrow, or the dealership is going to do tomorrow, is they're going to replace these emblems, the front one and the back one. I had ordered the dark stealth emblem package, and basically it's just kind of a grayed, blacked out kind of emblem instead of the red and gold and all that. So I'll show you before and after I get it back from the dealer. So that's the front emblem. That is the back emblem. And with everything else on this car, basically black or gray or blue, just thought it might be kind of nice to have those sort of blend in as well. I think those are the only kind of colored pieces on the car that don't match everything else. The other thing they're going to do at the dealership is, I don't know if you can really see in this light, the light in here isn't great, but this is all scratched up. That's because they delivered the car in kind of a hellacious windstorm, and I'm not sure if that made the difference or not, but these cars are wrapped from the factory and there's like a zipper or something that was just like nailing this thing. So they ordered this trim piece and they're going to be replacing this entire trim piece. And then again with the light, not sure you can tell, just kind of looks like smudges. But there's kind of a smudge looking thing right here, along here, maybe a little bit up here. And then some of this is just like this here, I think is just like adhesive that needs to come off. And then there's like a same kind of a smudgy looking thing back here. Again, with the light, it's getting dark outside. You might not be able to tell exactly on that, but they're gonna have outside detailer come in and hit those parts up, do a quick little paint correction on it. I am gonna go through and I'm gonna do my own polish and ceramic coating on this whole thing, and just haven't done that yet because I wanted them to kind of fix the blemishes from the factory first before I kind of got into doing any sort of DIY stuff. So that's it. They're gonna have the car for a couple days just so they can get that detailer in to do his thing, replace that piece. The detailer is also gonna replace the emblems. So hopefully that's done really nice. Those emblems are a $225 option in case you are curious. And I will be back in a couple days on here to show you what the end result was. All right, what's up guys? I'm back. Got the car back from the dealership. It was kind of a fiasco, to tell you the truth. I was there for just about a week. I dropped it off on a Tuesday morning. I got it back on a Monday evening. Multiple kind of issues, comedy of errors came up. One was, so they ordered the wrong piece. So you might remember this piece here is what was scratched, and they ordered this piece here. And to replace that piece, they need to pull the door panel out. Well, the tech didn't ask any questions like, why are we replacing this perfectly good piece? He just did it. And so they went ahead and replaced this front piece on this window right here. Replaced a perfectly good piece with another perfectly good piece. In the meantime, scratched a brand new door panel. So they had to overnight a new door panel to the dealership to replace the door panel that they didn't need to take off in the first place. So there was that. Second, they did send it out for paint correction. So you may remember they were gonna send it out to fix a couple little scuffs, and actually, they didn't tell me they were going to send it out when I originally dropped it off. The concept, I believe, was that the paint correction person was going to come there and do it. It was going to be an outside person. I knew that, but they were going to have an outside person come do it. There was my understanding. Well, it turns out they needed to take it to the place to have it fixed instead of having the paint correction done there. So they drove it to another town about 20 minutes away and had that done. Of course, the weather was really crappy this last week, so got it back. Not sure you can quite see if it'll show on here. Let me switch this around. So this is how I got it back after it being paint corrected and them having it for a week. You can see all of the dirty spots all over it. I had to use the windshield wipers just to be able to drive out of there. So this either sat out in the rain all weekend, or they drove it in the rain, or both. Not really sure what went on, but needless to say, it's kind of hard to tell if they did a good job with the paint correction and fixing those couple of scuffs when it's this dirty. So fortunately, I am buddies with one of their sales managers there. Talked to him about it. Mostly just said, look, like I'll clean this thing up. I'll pretty it up. I don't need anything, but I just want you to know that, your dealership service department's maybe dropping the ball a little bit. And he hooked me up with a mobile detailer that he uses, really speaks highly of. He's actually gonna come to my house sometime this week and just clean this up here so that I can, take a good look at it, make sure it's all nice and clean and all that kind of stuff. I do appreciate that, an attempt to kind of make it right. When I mentioned something to the service guy about, hey, I had this thing paint corrected and I got it back and it looks worse than when I drop it off. It's completely dirty. His response was like, well, yeah, it rained. That was kind of it. It's like, yeah, I get that. So, you hear out there kind of online and stuff, people talk about, sort of the Porsche experience versus the Corvette experience. And I always just thought they were being, what's the word? I always just thought they were being pretentious. But I can say that after having my car serviced, having the wrong parts replaced, having a brand new door panel scratched and needing that replaced, having them keep it for a week for basically replacing one little piece and paint correcting the thing. Just a little disappointed in kind of how that all went. I'm not sure that would have happened at a Porsche dealership. On the plus side, you can see these new emblems with dirt right behind it. They look pretty good. So those are I think they call those the stealth emblems. That's what it was supposed to come with from the dealer when I bought it, but they didn't have them there at the time. So the detailer replaced those. So I will shoot one more update to this video and then post it once it's clean and we can actually see the paint shine, and hopefully it looks better than it does now. Still love this car, miss this car, but boy, that was a fiasco. That's a wrap on this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see some additional content. I do have some scrape armor radiator guards that I'll be putting on this car, as well as ceramic coating it. And I've got a new transmission coming for my L87 10-speed swap in the truck. I'll be doing some updates on that as well. It is kind of a pain to record all this while you're trying to work with limited time and squeeze in some progress here and there. Your subscriptions and likes and comments really do provide a little motivation to continue to video this stuff. So appreciate it. Have a great day.